bodies?
There's no loots on the bodies.
No loots on the dead orcs that got raised as zombies? Did they magically lose all their weapons?
One of them has a pan flute, but none of them had any loot.
Ha! Or were you not making a reference to our previous set?
I was making a reference to the item, a loot.
So does that mean they're just slapping us this whole time and they're doing that much damage?
Not Loot, Lute. The instrument. A loot.
Okay. I thought you were being serious and like, wait, how are they not having any weapons this entire time?
But Perky, in our last session, we had a party member die, and they ended up getting resurrected by their god. But in the process of waking up, we were like mid-looting their body.
Yep.
Rude.
My dearest friends, I assure you that those, as they had risen and walked at once before, they shall not again. We must deal with the current situation of these two ruffians at once before we lose sight of our mission.
All right. Lothar, you still have your spiritual weapon up for like, I think it lasts 10 minutes. It's
Yeah,
like
that's
long spells. So, as you all are standing around, Draxus is in the face of one of these orcs. Draxus, we're going to open up on you. What are you doing?
Wait,
to
I
this
have a question.
I've got an answer. Sure. What's up?
Okay. So there were dwarves. We fought the dwarves and killed them,
Orcs.
and then they were resurrected.
Yes.
And then we killed them again, but we kept two of the undead orcs for questioning.
Two of the ones that were still alive.
Oh, so we kept two alive and then killed the rest.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I was just like, are we about to interrogate zombies? Because I don't know how effective that's going to be.
What are you doing? Brains. I get it.
Why?
But why? Brains.
What's your favorite color? Brains.
No, they probably say pink.
Okay.
Pretty much.
I understand now.
And then we'll stumble across the dyslexic one. They'll be like, Brian. I'm like, no, I'm fucked.
All right, we're opening up on Jiraxis. What are you doing to this poor orc prisoner?
So yeah, because I think, what was the last thing I screamed at him? I was asked where Gundren was, and he almost pissed himself, right?
Yeah.
Well, first off, we're all still in Coneyberry.
Oh, mine apologies. Or at
least I am.
You are. There you go. Everyone is now in the proper location.
Since he didn't answer me, I'm just gonna kind of like throw him backwards and down and say the same thing again, waiting for other people to come up here, because I like really want an answer.
No, say. No, speak. Come in.
I'm on my way. I speak Goblin. I don't know if he speaks Goblin.
I was gonna like, turn around and be like, does anybody here speak idiot?
No, speak common.
You clearly speak good enough to talk to me this way.
No hablo español. No hablo español.
Speak common. Sorry.
I say hello in Goblin, and I see if he understands.
Yeah, he turns his eyes towards you. He notices that you speak Goblin, and he goes into Goblin. Says, please tell the big man not to hurt me. I'll comply.
Draxus, I'm gonna need you to settle down. He gonna comply.
He better comply, or his head's gonna roll like the rest of his friends.
You see the orc is looking to the puddle of black ichor that was once the demon or demonic thing, not necessarily a demon, that was commanding the horde.
I'm gonna go and drag his friend. I think I guess this one down here, up next to him.
Yep. The unconscious one.
Like making sure to be extra not gentle, making sure he bonks every rock on the way.
I'm gonna ask him
Alright.
if I want to ask him if that
Alright, they're gonna start
demon
making
thing.
death saves.
Dude, don't kill him.
The unconscious one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Draxus
about-
is purposely being
About
very
that.
aggressive against them.
I wouldn't say aggressive, but make sure if I see a big rock on the way, I drag him over top.
He already has 0 health points. You literally do that, you kill him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast a healing word on him.
Alright. We'll roll healing word.
Do we want to tie them up first? Before he gets resurrected?
This motherfucker ain't doing shit.
Roll healing word.
I want to ask the one that is currently conscious that is complying. I want to ask him if what he knows about the pile of black ooze and what that thing was.
He looks over and says, Black Spider representative. He just kind of like gestures pointy ears. Like, don't know Goblin well, sorry. What's his term? And he slips into Orc. Do any of you speak Orc?
No, dog.
I thought Triss. I try to remember the languages the character speaks.
Let me go over to Triss and open up Triss's character sheet then.
I know she speaks something I don't, and I can't remember if it was giant or what, but I thought maybe it was orc. So I was.
Triss.
I don't remember.
Triss speaks Common, Sylvan, Infernal, Elvish, Primordial, Draconic, and Undercommon.
Oh. That's a lot.
Rangers, since they did the rework, are just like, you need a language that somebody speaks? Yeah, I got you.
Triss is an overachiever.
Normally.
She had to, or her dad didn't love her.
Oof. Moving past that childhood trauma.
I'm gonna look down. I'm gonna basically kneel down in front of them right here. And now, my dear friends, and I hold up my mace. I'm kind of like just shaking it, like it's like a baby rattler. I don't know a better way to put it.
I'm just gonna be translating what he says into Goblin in his accent because it's fun.
Okay.
So whatever he says, just imagine Ginkgo's gonna translate that.
My dear friends, as you notice, things did not go your way, and the issues that we face going forward is. It's very tough for me to take a prisoner at the current moment as we are traveling with very little means. So the choices that we currently have here is if we are civil with each other, then we can go separately and we can all be happy. Or
one of the orcs raises a hand.
Yes, my dear friend.
What's civil mean?
It means you do as we say, or you might not live past the moment.
I will do the civil then.
I do feel like that is a monumentally amazing idea. Now, we are looking for a friend of mine. His name is Gundren. Now, I will give you approximately 4 answers to give me what we need.
Can I just, like, suck its blood?
Another, the orc raises a hand again.
Yes, go ahead.
What does approximately mean?
It means in near time.
Like an hour?
Let's say a lot less than an hour. Significantly less than an hour. Approximately or near time of 1 minute.
I'm gonna, like, come up behind Lothar and, like, hiss. Not at Lothar, but the goblins.
They're orcs.
Ginkgo, you hear in Orcish, or in Orcish, in Goblin, the orc that's been the one speaking for the two, because one of them like just came back from unconsciousness, says, "Please call off your battle cat."
Well, I'm sorry, but she does seem to have a mind of her own, and it's very tough to corral such ferocity.
What does corral mean?
To handle,
God.
and before we make it there, ferocity means to rip your throat apart.
That was gonna be my next question.
I'm gonna ask the group if anyone else speaks orc or something close to orc.
Ginkgo, tell him I'm thirsty.
My dearest friend, she is thirsty.
The orc points near, inside. Water skins are in there.
She doesn't drink that.
Ale is in there too.
She drinks something with a pulse.
It is
We
more.
don't have orange juice.
It is more blood
My
in which she
God.
favors. Now, I'm looking for a dwarven friend of mine.
I'm right here.
I'm looking for
The orc
another.
points to the dwarf.
I'm looking for another dwarven friend of mine. He was captured and kidnapped by your lag.
Uh-huh.
I simply ask, where is he? Remember, approximate time.
The orc just kind of you can see the gears in the head slowly turn as cobwebs kind of get dusted off. It's it's thinking. It's thinking. It looks up at you. It's scared. It starts trying to think harder.
I'm going to get closer.
It backs away into the stone.
My dear, any closer, you'd be behind me.
King Roll, he said, gather dwarfs. On orders of Black Spider. Probably up at Castle.
My friend, I need to know the locations in which so. Come on, I know it is somewhere in your brain somewhere. If not, we will find it in your brain somewhere.
Can I kneel in front of the one he's not talking to and
yeah, they're just kind of bleary-eyed, and they kind of they're just finally getting to, and they see your face, and they back up.
I'm gonna show the other one my fangs more.
For intimidation factor, when he says that he's gonna find it in his brains, I'm gonna put my sword closer to him, near his head.
We're trying. The one that's just been passed out says, "It's okay, Gargamer. I help. You speak common. Yes?"
Yes, sir, I most certainly do.
They switch to common. Sorry about that. They're not smart. Well, much. You need help with dwarf finding.
Yes, I need to find a dwarf, and then also at the same time in which this dwarf was taken, a friend of mine lost his glaive, a long, pointy object at the end of a stick. Now,
Spear. Yes?
a glaive. It's similar to a spear, but it has a longer blade.
Sword. Yes?
No, sir.
Sword spear?
Imagine if a sword was at the end of a spear.
term is glaive, not... Don't know term glaive. Apologize. I know common, just
That is perfectly fine.
not good.
My dear sir, so long as you are aware of
Just left.
Tris.
Ah.
My dear
Anyway,
sir, so long as you're aware of what I'm referring to, I feel like we can be just fine about it.
They nod. There will be in castle, ruins in forest. And like they seem to like try to compass Rose, and then they realize they aren't good with directions, and they say, direction of forest, just go. Walk.
Which direction are they referring to?
Whatever direction the forest is in. They don't know where, like, they don't have a compass. They don't know what north or south. They can't see the sun. They are just pointing towards, like, general direction. Wherever the forest is, go that way.
Wait, if he's talking about castle, is he talking about the temple with all the corpses of all the other orcs that we had to deal with?
No. I'm pretty sure I know what he's talking about. He's talking about Cragmaw Castle, I'm assuming.
Yeah. You think about it, Lothar, and there was a military outpost nearby called Cragmaw Castle.
You
Did I share that with you?
No. Remember, I found a map.
Uh,
Sort of metagaming on that one. That was my bad.
But yeah, you would know that there was a military outpost called it wasn't called Cragmaw Castle. Not in the day.
I have all that information.
You have the information to do. Would you like to share it?
Dude, do you want me to send you this? It's like a badass interactive map.
Yeah, sure. Do you have it up at the moment?
Yes.
How dare you?
Sorry.
I'm not actually mad, but please don't metagame.
I didn't mean to.
Mistakes happen, I get it, but please don't. That's like one of my big pet peeves.
Yeah, I'm just gonna message it straight to you.
Yeah. Stuff like, does the troll trolls regenerate? Yeah, sure, that's fine. But like pulling up maps and stuff?
Yeah,
No.
my apology. Yeah, sorry.
I apparently need to authenticate something to use it.
It was just off of a Reddit post. I was kind of using it to generalize myself with where we're transporting at and how far away like major cities were and stuff.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah, he's pointing out to me. He's like, this is where Neverwinter is. Like, that's all he was using it for. Was like pointing out to me, like, this is where this major city is. I was like, oh, because I know nothing.
My dearest friend, is our dwarven friend located there as well?
Don't know. Not been there. Yeah, we've not been there in a while. We just we were told to waylay travelers. We've not really gotten many travelers.
I see. So you're aware that our dwarven friend was taken with, as you put it, the spider?
All of the outposts got the same message. Here, Wyvern Port got message. Circle of Thunder got message. Cragmaw.
I just need to eat something and then I will.
Okay. Cragmaw hideout. Got message.
All right, very well. Now, I will ask a singular more question.
Hmm.
If we are to let you go, what is the likelihood that you would do any harm?
But can I just eat him?
Her.
Like, I'm hungry.
My
I am her. They are them. Please don't eat me.
Don't eat her. And don't eat the other one. Leave them alone. For now. If they give us answers we don't like, that might change. But right now they're cooperating. We want to keep them friendly.
So, I will ask again. If you are to be let go, what is the likelihood of you doing harm? And not on me or my friends, but of anyone.
What would we do? We know raiding, we know fighting. We go to town, they think we come pillage, and they try to kill us. We fight back, we cause harm.
Why don't we send them to Big Al's and they can work for him?
Yeah, that's weird. I was gonna say out in Dwarvish that. So I'm gonna say in Dwarvish, because the only thing I speak of is in common. What if we make them go to Big Isles and they can work off and work for him?
I don't know those words.
My dearest friend, I was not speaking to you at this current moment.
Oh.
I mean, luckily I speak Dwarvish too, so I would say that that's actually a decent idea. I mean, he's an orc too, so it makes sense. And he's kind of without any helpers right now.
Yep. All right then. All right. I'll make a compromise with you right now. If you swear that you will not cause harm to anybody else again outside of self-defense, we may have an arrangement for you.
What swear you want me to use? I know a lot of them. Many of them would make Mother blush.
Very well. If you promise not to cause harm, we may be able to get a situation that may be safer for you.
What's promise?
If
It
you
means I
tell
won't kill
me,
you.
if you tell me you would not cause anybody harm, we can make this deal.
I can tell you that, yes.
But do you mean it?
If it means I don't die, that would be appreciated.
Very well. We have a orc friend of ours. His name is Big Al. He owns a farm nearby. Do you know the farm in which we speak of?
Did a raid there recently. Nobody returned.
Well, I think you need to go there. We will write you a note for Big Al. Now, be understanding that Big Al has no problem killing you if you cause him any trouble as well.
And neither do I. We're the reasons they didn't return.
They tasted very nice.
So, he is short on help, and you will be that help. I get out.
Big Al needs people to raid for him?
He needs people to work on the farm.
Okay.
And you will go work on the farm for him.
The what the orc that just like doesn't know common has just been like watching this entire conversation, and like
I'm going to
they've
translate it to
slowly.
goblin as much as possible. I know he doesn't understand much, but a little bit. See if he's against it. Or sorry, see if they're against it.
They raise a hand.
Yes.
Yes.
If at farm can eat vegetable,
Yes, you most certainly can.
I like potatoes.
I like
And you-
that guy.
And you can grow as many potatoes
That's your
as
son,
you
Perky.
want.
I like chocolate milk.
Damn it.
Okay. I agree. For potatoes.
Does anybody have... Shit. Does anybody have anything to write with? Oh, my certainly. I have an inkwell.
Oh no.
Don't use it.
I mean, I have a dagger I can write with.
Not the type of writing we're going for here.
I have a scroll case stuffed full of notes, so I assume I have writing utensils.
Genko, you'd probably have writing utensils and maybe a few sheafs of paper that are at least you could tear a corner off.
Yeah, we don't need but a little bit of parchment. And we'll write on the parchment, basically, these are your helpers now. They surrendered to us. Use as you see fit. And then I'll sign my name at the bottom.
The one that speaks common is kind of like reading over the note. The one that's not is trying to look over the note too. And then leans over to the other one. They speak something. Words you don't understand.
I do tell them that the person they're going to is an orc, just in case we did not already tell them that they would be working for an orc.
New chief.
Most definitely, sir. Yes, it will be a new chief for you.
Old chief. Black magic.
Black magic? A question?
He points to one of the zombies. One of the dead zombies.
No black magic.
No black magic.
No good.
Just big booms.
Dark shaman. Dark shaman scary.
No dark shaman.
Okay. 4 potatoes.
I like
He
that
raises his hand, looking at you, Ginkgo, expectantly.
Yes.
How say 4 potatoes and friend in common?
I tell him, I go, potato, 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 potato. Friend, 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 friend.
I shall name
Potato
him
friend.
Eduardo.
Potato friend. And he just starts. They just start chanting "potato friend."
I agree. That guy's name is definitely now Eduardo.
Could have been Alejandro. And I could have played a Lady Gaga song.
Don't get me started on that one.
The one that's injured just kind of looks at you, Ginkgo, with a look of like, "What have you done?"
I just shrug.
Do you need help? Any more help? Can we go now?
Is there anything else back in the cave that's going to hurt us?
Yes.
What is there? What is back there?
Gog's bedding. Smell really bad. Don't go near.
Puppy?
The female orc points to the very, very large ogre. Gog.
Duly noted, my dear friend. Duly noted. Very well. Y'all are free to go, but if we hear of any trouble from you again,
Do they know where they're going? Have we given them
they
directions?
they knew of the farm that was
Okay.
right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
they know of the farm.
make sure to show up unarmed, no weapons.
But what if we get attacked by
You can use your weapons
Billy
till you get to
Bird?
the farm, but when you are at the farm, drop your weapons before you approach. To show him that you are
It
not
is true.
hostile.
If you show up there with weapons drawn, there's a likelihood he may take offense to it.
Why would he take offense to it? That seems like fence is not good weapon.
Brock's just over here giggling.
Role-playing 7 intelligence characters.
I'm loving the show.
I'm just over here face planting.
I'm having trouble doing my responses because I'm still giggling.
It's a good thing Lothar's handling this because my character would not have the patience for it.
Neither would mine.
He would be unhappy if you show up with a weapon.
And he may attack you and kill you. From a distance.
What? Okay.
Basically, if you want to live, do not approach him with your weapons. Lay them down.
Okay. Can do. Leave now?
Yes, you can leave now.
Okay. Can we get stuff? Bedroll? Food for trip?
Yes, you can get a bedroll and food.
Ale?
Sure.
You may have ale.
Okay. They hobble. Oh, I accidentally grabbed Draxus there. They hobble into the cave to grab their stuff. Do you take an attack of opportunity as they leave your range?
No.
But I'm gonna follow them to just kind of.
Same
gonna help
here.
look. Or I was gonna look as they're taking stuff and see what.
I'll
else they
follow
grab.
behind.
Although I keep
Alright.
distance from them, I don't want them thinking that I'm like trying to stab them in the back.
Alright, you see one of them goes over to like a sleeping bag. The other one kind of like actually let me roll something for them. They very obviously like look back at you guys, then look towards an area that's like sanctioned off away from the rest, and like casually whistle and like, I'm supposed to be here, right? Do 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 do.
I'm gonna
Like they're very obviously like going into an area they're not supposed to, and they're just like,
I'm gonna stop them. I'm gonna say, What's back here? What are you hiding?
Can I kill it?
Not yet.
kind of looks down. Chief stuff. What wanted chief's stuff?
My dear sir, that was not part of the arrangement. Now, we are being very kind as to allow you to live.
You mean our stuff now?
The provisions in which we are here is no longer yours. We are allowing you bedding, rations, and ale. That is all.
Bedding, rations, ale. Bedding, rations, ale, chief stuff.
No chief stuff.
My dear sir, I would not go for your chief's stuff.
I'm just
Or,
gonna.
wait,
hiss.
is this the she or they? Sorry, I keep saying sorry.
They.
I would appreciate it if you did not attempt anything that I would deem to be not smart.
I just wanted the smell good liquid. Okay.
Explain to me what this smell good liquid is.
Boss had these don't know word.
Can I attempt to loot it to know what he's talking about, and then
yeah.
check it, and before, and I'll tell him I want to check it first before we give it to you.
Yeah, you can open the chest up. It's not locked.
Okay, I'm gonna open it up and check the contents.
Bunch of coins. Like, you'd have to dump this out and like sort and pick through these coins.
That'll be a Ginkgo job later.
Yeah. And then you see sitting off to the side, like a little cushion, little pillow, are 3 vials. Well, not vials. They're more like vials, I guess, is the closest, like flask almost. And the top of them has a little spritzer.
Now, would I know? So again, I'm thinking, oh yeah, perfume, cologne, whatever. Has Ginkgo encountered anything like this in game?
Has Ginkgo out of character? I'm asking, has Ginkgo encountered perfume or cologne before?
Ginkgo has traveled to a lot of places while meandering. I would think he has smelt people wearing it, but like I've smelt people wearing it. I have not. Ginkgo has never purchased, but has smelt on people, and has been around people who this is very common.
Yeah. All right.
So I do want to smell each individual one, make sure that they are indeed just smell goods and not, oh, this is secretly death in a jar.
All right. Yeah, we'll say this is a perception, or if you have alchemy tools, do alchemy. Or herbalism.
I do have herbalism.
Yeah, roll me an herbalism.
Do I just click? I think I'm clicking this right.
Click, it'll say what attribute. You do wisdom for this. Yeah, with a 24. First one is a perfume that smells like roses, a rose perfume. The second is lavender perfume. And the last is a cologne. It's very musky. It probably has like cedar and sandalwood and stuff like that in it, as well as like some sort of, probably they mix some sort of like pheromones from like a boar hide that they've just like rubbed. It's very musky, kind of overpowering.
Okay,
it's literally just 2 vials of perfume and 1 vial of cologne.
Okay, I offer them to them and I said, you may take these. I just wanted to be sure it wasn't anything that was dangerous to us or, something you were trying to hide from us that we needed to know of.
His eyes light up. He unscrews the top of one of them and drinks it.
What the fuck?
That's not how it works. But yeah. This thing.
Ginkgo just hangs his head low.
He smiles. Now breath won't smell bad. And he smiles and does, and it still smells bad.
Are you sure we can't kill this one?
We're not gonna kill him. He's being friendly.
Happily, he trots off to go get the rest of his stuff.
We did make a promise.
But I mean,
All
natural
right.
selection and all.
My friends, is there a couple of people who wish to accompany me on their way out, and then we will grab our cart and bring it to the entrance of the cave?
I was gonna do coin things, but I can come.
I'll go with him.
I mean, I was assuming we were gonna use this cave as our sleeping arrangements for the evening, to be honest, so we can do all the grabbing stuff and everything like that after that. I suspect very little issues. I just want to be sure that we can get the cart up here as soon as possible. So what? Draxus, Ginkgo, and I will go get the cart.
All right. You don't need to actually grab your.
Okay. Just basically, I was gonna park the cart right in front of the entrance.
All right.
And just kind of have it there. Or actually, we could probably bring the cart in. It's wide enough.
Yeah. Well, it might not get into the little.
No, but it can get to. Like, here, let me move my character. Sorry. We can get into here though, right? To where my character's at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can get there.
So we'll park the cart in right here, so that way it's somewhat in safe distance. But the orcs can go.
All right. Yeah, they leave. You see the one of them still like they're sipping and like swirling the bottle of lavender perfume. Like it's a fine wine.
Should
I remember
you
my
guys? Should I
first drinking.
correct them? Should I try and tell them what to do? Okay.
Nope.
No.
Just let them live their best life.
But I don't want them to meet someone who knows what it's supposed to be and then they feel bad later.
Very floral, good taste, good vintage.
Oh, they
See?
like the taste. Okay.
It's very floral. It's good taste. It's good vintage.
It'll probably be gone once they get to Big L's, anyways.
Yeah, I'll be gone. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna loot all the armor and whatnot from the
Various
orcs
orcs.
cave. Yeah.
All right. Well, since there's two that you left out, they are not. You're not going to get their stuff.
Yeah. That's 100% fair.
You can add 10 hide armor. You may add 20 javelin, 10 great axe, and let me pull up what the other two had, the bosses for this encounter. You may add Morning Star, large. So it is for a large creature.
Wait, we have Lucifer now?
I mean, this is D&D, full satanic panic and all that. Someone was about to say something and they thought better. Just,
No, I said yeah.
and finally, large greatsword. Or sorry, no, just normal greatsword.
All right, and then we go into this area,
Mhm.
and who wants to search and who wants guidance when they search to have advantage?
Okay. What do we roll for searching?
Investigation or perception.
Okay, what is everyone's plus to those?
Best I have is perception, which is 3.
My investigation and perception are both +3. Anyone have better for investigation or perception?
Hold on. Obi has
We at least know of a chest full of coins. So
a 6 in perception.
looks like you're fucking looking. Anybody got better than 6? Because if not, we'll let him roll with advantage.
I'm still logging on to the game.
Well,
Computer's been slow.
She had plus 11? If you... I was about to
I
say,
don't
Here,
think
Jake.
they have +11.
I was about to say, I was like, if you got plus 11, you're going. We're never looking for a thing ever again.
What are we doing?
Searching for stuff. They want to know they wanted to know investigation and perception scores.
My perception's a 4. My investigation is -1.
Alright, so right now, Obi's got the best one with the 5, was it?
6.
6, yeah, so...
This is gonna sound really stupid, but that's like the little numbers like on the list next to them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah, I think you'll have like a blue check mark on ones you have like
Yeah, that
decent
you...
amount of.
Yeah, they'll give you your proficiency bonus.
I have 0 investigation and 1 perception.
Alright, so then we'll let Obi do it with the +6. I'll put guidance on him, so he gets the advantage, right?
Yep.
Alright, cool.
He gets a D4 from guidance, and advantage if somebody helps him.
Yeah, I'm helping the shit out of it. And
Yeah,
here's
that's
the dude.
25 plus a D4. Unfortunately, you needed a 30.
Damn it.
I guess you guys aren't going to find that Vorpal sword.
Oh, I wanted that Vorpal sword. Kill him with a crit.
Scanlan.
There's not actually.
Oh, there's no way we're getting a Vorpal sword. That's not. No.
It's like crack out that find item spell.
Dude, I'm telling you, man. Yeah. Vorpal back in the day, I don't know how enchantments work on stuff now, but it was a +5 worth of enchantments to have Vorpal on a sword. And that was expensive as fuck. And you had to have it already magical even to put a magical enchantment on it. So you already had to have it a +1, then makes it a +6. You can't go higher than a +10. Oh god, I got crazy.
So, you find...
Hey, I'm on the wrong map. I
Shouldn't
texted
be.
you to try and be private about it, but
Oh,
You should be on the right map.
Just move down the cave. We're all
Oh.
inside the cave. We're deep.
She's probably still in town like we were when we
I'm
started.
dark. I can't see anything.
Oh yeah, that's right. You don't have dark vision. Would you like to light a torch?
Yes, please.
All right. Let me go into your dynamic lighting and change that.
By the way, guys, I'm everything he's naming out for loot right now. I'm adding into the cart.
Say we should probably bring Lennar in here. He's sitting out there by himself.
That's just
Yeah.
because I forget to move Lennar all the time. What are you talking about, guys? I've been here the entire time.
Oh, sorry, you're just so small. I didn't see you down there.
This bedding smells full.
Yeah, you want to get away from it. Can I look for more colored glass to try and make him better day vision glasses?
I like how day vision is a thing. There is no colored glass in here, I'll tell you that right now. With a 28, you would find in the chest that the chieftain was keeping to himself 30 gold pieces, 62 electrum pieces, 180 silver pieces, 750 copper pieces, 3 gemstones. Does
A
not say,
partridge
so
in a
I'm going
pear
to roll
tree.
that. Yes, and a partridge in a pear tree. It does not say what kind of gemstone, so I'm just going to roll that real quick.
All right.
Because I like giving you guys various different kinds of gemstones instead of just
Everyone's
going,
gonna get.
they're all...
Someone's gonna get jewelry.
They're all 15 gold apiece. Congratulations.
Say,
10 gold.
We'll play wise. Let's have Obi identify them.
Yep. Obi, they are 10 gold piece gemstones. Hooray! Let me get over to where the gemstones are before I continue with my various stuff.
See, guys, I told you it'd be a good idea to bring a dwarf along with us.
Just don't tell the elf.
Alright, I need somebody to roll me 3d12. Or 3 of you can roll me a d12.
I can roll.
Alright, 2 of them will be the same. So, you find 2 small lapis lazuli. And 1 eye agate. A green eye agate, to be precise.
All right, I got that.
Alright, and technically, because this is a horde, I need somebody to roll me a d100.
Can I do it?
Do
Yes,
it.
okay. Alright. I need another d100.
Do you want to roll again?
Yeah.
That is my favorite number because it is 3 cubed. It's a good number.
Yay, I rolled your favorite number.
You also find a potion of healing.
If I sound worse in a minute, it's just because I had a hacking spell, so
You
don't
just take
be
care of yourself.
concerned. Just don't be concerned. I'm okay.
Why the third d100?
I think that might have been an accident.
Well, that result is also a potion of healing, if you were curious. But you only get 1. So you get...
Fair.
Yeah, that
you
was
get
an
the
accident.
coins, you get the stones, and you get a potion of healing.
Everybody
Huh?
gets one.
Tell him, Peter.
Literally, everybody gets 1. We all split the 1. All right. Is there anything else we find?
No, that's it.
I mean, I'm perfectly content with this haul. I was just being sure.
Of
That is it.
the copper coins, do I find any that's like an old ancient something something?
Roll me a d20. A 7. No.
Okay.
All right, I've got it saved. Everything that we got from that one.
So, Rock, I know you know more about magic than everyone else. Like, magic, D&D than everyone else. So with a horde roll for that level of horde, you could have potentially rolled, and I am not joking here with this, an Ion Stone.
Oh my god. Can I please have a floaty stone around my head to make me stronger? Ion stones are amazing.
Yeah. You'd have to roll a 100 on the D100, then roll a specific number, which is 51 through 54 to get an iron stone.
Still, the fact that it's a chance. The fact that it's a chance is amazing.
Yeah.
Can I light a
But, I
torch
mean,
and check
you
these
got-
little corners?
Yeah. You
Just because I'm curious, but like, does it say specifically what type of ion stone, or just like you get to pick the
Yes.
ion stone? Oh shit!
It does.
Oh god!
I mean, one of them is literally just the one that makes it where you don't need to eat. So I mean,
Oh yeah, the ion is it still sustenance or?
it's still sustenance.
Okay, yeah.
I said we
But I
should
mean,
also-
the fact that an ion stone is a potential find.
At this level, that is amazing.
So how they do it is anytime you finish a horde or a battle, which there would be a horde, depending on the level of the characters or the challenge rating of the thing, you roll on a horde table. You can do an individual treasure or a treasure horde. Treasure horde for 0 through 4. On a 100, you get various money, which I had already rolled ahead of time because I don't like the rolling. Why are you outside of the map?
Sorry, I was walking around. My bad.
Cast flesh to stone.
You're saying
Or
you're
at this
looking-
point, yeah, you roll a D100. I already took care of the money. That's what was in the chest.
No, I know.
And then I just wanted to see, because I wanted to leave the magic item up to you guys, see what you guys would roll.
Oh, for
'cause I
sure,
feel like
yeah.
that's a little bit more fun.
Oh yeah.
You just happen to roll that you would end up getting, is like, so for the results that you can roll there are no magic items. And the rest are like, roll on this table. And it just happened to be that you get a single healing potion.
Ah, but it's better than a sharp stick in the eye. Yeah, like I know there's one ion stone that's really dope where like you get to like store spells in.
The ones on this, let me pull them up. Sorry, I like giving a little look behind the GM screen.
No,
sometimes.
it's fine. Yeah, because like I know there's one that's like you can store like up to 3 levels worth of spells.
All right,
it's-
so the ones that you could get are awareness, which makes it where you cannot be surprised. Protection, which is +1 to AC. Reserve, which is 3 levels worth of spells. However, when you find it already has stored spells. And then sustenance, which is just you don't need to eat.
Now, Ginkgo, being a burb, wants to know why this bedding of the giant smells so bad. Is it dead thing? Is it feces? Is it just rank? Like,
First off, I need you to make me a con save since you're close
that's
to
fair. Saving throw, con, rolling. Ooh. Do I
need
vomit?
you 1 second. Take 2 points of poison damage. And yes, you vomit. It is just the musk of this thing and the fact that it just laid down in the same pile over and over and over, and the fact that it's an ogre. It doesn't know what personal hygiene really means.
So, being the loving and supporting husband that I am, I go over and I hold Ginkgo's hood back, and I continue to pat him on the back, going, "I'm sorry, I know it is rough right now, but it will pass soon, I promise you."
I got a little on my feet, so I'm just walking and shaking my feet every few steps.
Say, I'm gonna
But yeah.
move all the chests that we looted into the cart so we have more secure storage in the cart.
It was just a single chest.
Well, then we just put a chest in the cart.
Yeah.
That's not a bad call. Good call.
At this point, did I give you a thing for that? Did I give you a cart token thing? I did. I did. Good. It's like, how are you keeping track of all this? Yes, I did.
Oh yeah. I've been putting the cart sheet's what I've been putting all this stuff in. So I've been typing in, and I started to when we got to the tent, the mage tent. I started separating it between like where we found it at, and then once we get to a city, we'll actually more bind it down. I guess is the best way to put it.
As a note with the orcs stuff, it's not exactly the greatest quality. You're probably not going to fetch the market price for it.
Oh, I'm sure of it.
It is something.
Plus, it's bloody and smelly, and there's some holes in it here and there.
Everything has a value.
True.
It may not be much, but it's a value. It's better than what we walked in here with.
This is great. I can skimp out on treasure because you just loot everything.
Oh, I always loot everything.
You should.
Everybody get around me because I was gonna do. If he was just kind of like sit down and take a load off, I was gonna cast. Cast prayer healing. Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that.
It's my last level 2 spell.
Is that you? Is that you in the mirror? Sorry, my cat saw herself in the mirror, and she is now looking behind. Yes, she is now looking behind the mirror to try to figure out where the cat is.
All right, so I did prayer healing for 12 for everybody.
What was that, baby?
No, I was gonna say, do you remember when Pixel used to do that when she was like a little baby?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's not like aggressive towards her reflection. She's like, the heck. And now she's ignoring it because she's smart enough to realize it's a reflection.
Yeah.
Are we gonna take a long rest in this cave? Or I don't know. I lose track of what kind of daytime we're at. Or if we're heading or whatever.
I mean, you can spend the rest of the day in this cave to the point where you will eventually need a long rest.
What does the group want to do? Do we how much daylight do we have left in the day?
I will be honest, I don't know, so I'm just going to say you've got half the day left.
Okay. I think Brock was saying, I mean, we're definitely going to spend the night in this cave because it's going to be one of the most safe locations. At least that's what he was saying to me, because he stepped away from... He's getting me a drink. Then Ginkgo wanted to make some more jewelry for people that we will eventually enchant. So that's what I was checking.
Was Jeweler's Kit last time?
I think so.
Yeah. You're starting to run out of your various gold twine and stuff like that to make jewelry, like fasten stuff. So next time you're at the it probably wouldn't be Coneyberry, it'd probably be more like a this would probably be something that you'd want to do in Neverwinter.
Okay.
Pick up more stuff for that. Or not Coneyberry, Phandalin. But next time you're at Neverwinter, you probably want to pick up more stuff, but you've got enough to make stuff now.
Okay.
Does Obi have a whetstone?
Probably back at the forge.
I didn't know if that's something he brought with him or not to sharpen stuff.
Yeah. You can take we'll say 3. We'll say if you want to do the 3 stones you just found, or if you want to do 3 of the other stones or whatever, mix and match. Since I know you found others, you can turn them into 20 gold piece jewelry. Yay, jewelers kits.
Here.
Helping money.
Oh,
What would you like to make?
Um,
I'm gonna take the 3 jewels off of ours, and then that way.
I'm gonna ask the group if anyone wants a piece of jewelry made for them, or if we just want to make it so we can sell it for profit.
I mean, the stones themselves are already a profit.
Well, yeah, but more of a profit because they're pretty.
Yeah.
So we had 2 lapis lazuli and 1
Green eye agate.
Green eye agate.
No one wants jewelry.
I mean, do we have any way of enchanting it currently?
Not yet, but it's just if someone wants the. Oh, do I? Okay. I know I'm a jeweler, so I'd probably know this. Are either of those types of stones good for a certain type of enchantment or magic jewelry?
So you would know that the most common things that people want for enchanting is jade dust or jade, diamond dust or diamonds, rubies. There's a couple other ones that I don't remember. I pull it up.
Pearls would be one of them.
Pearls, yeah.
I can't think of another one, honestly.
Yeah, I'm blanking. Those are the
So,
ones.
like,
Those
so
are
at least the 2 gems, the 2 types of gems, because we have 2 of one of the other. Neither of them are like,
no.
The best for. Okay, so then
These
I
would just be more like pretty.
Okay, then I'm just gonna make them pretty. I'm gonna do a necklace and a ring set with the lapis lazuli, and then a bracelet out of the green eye agate.
All right. I will pull up an image of the green eye agate if people don't know what it is. Agate is a funny. It's a funny. They turn out weird.
All right, I got them added.
That's what an agate looks like.
That is pretty.
I have no clue how they get, like, how they form. It's just weird stuff.
But that's so pretty, though.
It is. I mean, I'm not.
I love agates.
All right, I changed it in the cart. I took the those gemstones out and I added in the jewelry made. Can we walk around and check the open area, the other areas?
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to say.
Yeah, that was just.
If we're gonna make this our camp, we might as well make sure there's nothing lurking deeper.
I'm kind of moving around. Let me know if I'm seeing anything of importance. I'm assuming with Obi's roll earlier, or at least his search, I'm just assuming anything that was to be found was found.
Yeah, searching around, anything that was to be found is found.
Cool.
Obi, why are you upside down?
Because once
Wait,
you
what?
showed me the trick in our last session, I was
Oh
like,
my
heh heh.
god, that's funny.
No, in our previous session, they gave me a lantern that like shines light in a cone, and I have to rotate myself. So now I know that's a thing. So it's just like
Half of
my
the party does not have dark vision.
Nope.
But I have a spell that casts light.
No, I'm saying in the other one.
Oh yeah.
That one too. Half of the party has dark vision. It's amusing.
my
I like it when
dragonborn does not.
I like it when there's party members without dark vision because it's either everyone has dark vision because every race has dark vision, it feels like, or no one has dark vision, and then just everyone gets ways of getting dark vision. The mix makes it interesting.
So once he told me how to like rotate my character icon, I just started having too much fun and turned myself into a Beyblade.
Anyhow. So yeah, are you guys just going to bed for the night?
Well, I was gonna say, is there any rock in this cave that could possibly be used as a whetstone? Because I know it's basically just a smooth, shiny rock, isn't it?
Kinda, yeah. Not exactly, but yeah, ish.
I know in the end it's just a rock that you get wet. That's all I know.
Bit more.
Bit more than that.
It's a fancy rock that you
Yeah,
get wet.
it's wet. WHET.
Well, I know water comes into play with it.
Yeah, it's a whetstone.
What?
What?
Wet.
Hey, I spelled it right in the chat if you had read it and responded.
Oh,
I will
whetstone.
say for the purposes of whetstones, no. Nothing that you would see around here that you would think, I would like to run my blade across, a stone across this blade. Totally gonna chip the blade doing it.
I'm just trying to think. It'd be privy to try to sharpen our stuff during the night.
Probably.
Weird question. Don't some
Weird
people
answer.
sharpen their swords and stuff or like their knives with like deer bone?
Yes.
Could we use orc bone if there's any bones in there?
I mean, there's a bunch of corpses at the front of the cave.
I mean,
You
could we
could-
use that?
Debone them. You could have your orc boneless.
I prefer my orc bone in personally. I feel like there's more flavor.
No. Messy.
Yeah, I feel like we're gonna go ahead and call it the night, right, guys? Go ahead and rest, regain spells, because I don't know about you guys, but I could regain some spells.
Yeah, I was down to 1.
I got 2 left. And it's out. You're like, oh wow, 2. I was
Low
like,
level.
well,
Low level.
yeah. I was going to say, you may be like, oh wow, Brian, you still have 2. Well, I started out with 7 of the day, so yeah.
All right. So if y'all would like to take a long rest, you may.
We do need to set up watches though in the night though.
Are you guys going to do anything about the corpses?
Honestly, let's stack the corpses in the front.
I said we should also burn them.
Stack the corpses in the front, away from the direct entrance of the cave, and burn them. Because if you put it at the entrance of the cave and burn them,
The
we're not
wind's
gonna-
going to bring
we're-
it in,
we're-
and
we're
we're
not- we're not-
basically
we're-
going to get smoked out.
yeah, we're not going to be one in the cave anymore.
I mean, given the pile of hay over there that smells like death, we don't really want to be in here to begin with.
It's literally the safest place we got, buddy.
I mean, what's the worst that could happen with plagued grain?
I don't know. Dragon come by.
Yeah, that's why the dragon can't make it to where we are right now.
Unless it has a burrowing speed.
Well, at that point, we run the fuck out. So, like, hey, like, I'm not saying it's the perfect option. I'm just saying it's the best option.
Hey, don't worry. If Venom Fan comes over here again, he just thinks we're broccoli. We're cool. We're chill.
Mm-hmm.
Me trying to hide in no dragon tonight.
And I'll just stand out in the open and wave at him again, pretty much.
Tris, did you? I don't know if you gained your 12 hit points from the healing spell. I was just looking over at the hit points.
I mean, you're about to take a long rest, so.
I know, but I like casting the spell to make people feel better.
Fair.
He's the healer. He did his job.
I did more healing in that last fight than I have in the entire campaign up to this point. So much healing.
Yeah, I'd say we stack the corpses. I'll use Burning Hands, get it done with really quickly.
All right.
I can do Sacred Flame. We can stand there for 3 hours.
Night, love you.
If you use Sacred Flame, it'll end up landing right beside the corpses.
Nah, Sacred Flame's radiant damage. It's not actually fire.
It's holy fire.
It's the best kind of fire.
I heard you put your name in the goblet of fire.
Alright.
He said calmly.
Alright. So we'll do the typical normal watch order. Ginkgo and Lothar will go first.
I'll take second.
Yep.
Third.
All right.
Fourth.
All right.
All right, and then we still have Lennar and Scarlet. Shifts they prefer.
I will expedite this and say nothing happens during the night.
Cool.
Other than Obi has a dream.
Ooh.
It's because he's upside down.
It's because he's upside. It's all the blood rushing to his head.
Exactly. Because
Obelisk. Last time you
There, I
dreamed
fixed
was... What was that?
I said there, I fixed it. I turned it sideways and laid it on the bed.
Obi, during that fight, you made a prayer. And that prayer was answered. And now the one who answered that prayer comes to you in a dream. You find yourself sitting in the ruins of a temple. Around you, you see various dwarven runes, scriptures, and other such. Other such religious paraphernalia. Make me a religion check as you are able to see these. You see a jeweled dagger sitting behind the altar, hanging up on what looks to be some sort of a peg or a coin. And you're not quite sure to whom this all belongs to. But whatever they are, they seem to be of the dwarven pantheon, perhaps. Or at least this temple was made by dwarves. As you are looking around and trying to understand where you are, you would see a small insect-like beast. Maybe the size of, well, for insects it's quite big, but it's about the size of maybe a large house cat. Its antennae look at you, and it looks up and says, "So, Oberys, I answered your prayer, and so quid pro quo you shall answer my request."
Would you care to tell me who you are first? I mean, thank you very much for answering it, but I'd like to know your name.
I am Abathur. I'm surprised you've not heard of me, but then again, closest temple to your little hometown has long since lain abandoned. However, recently the Rockseeker twins, well, brothers, I should say, they've been looking into things, and, well, I have a feeling that they're not going to treat my stuff right, and why, a fine, upstanding dwarf as yourself with a penchant for, well, with a penchant for money and the skill set of yours, I feel that you would be most inclined to receive my blessings. And so I come to you with a proposition.
And that would be?
South of Phandalin, there is an excavation being headed by two of your quarries, brother. Well, they don't need to be there. And whether you wet your arrows with their blood or simply talk them away, either or, I don't care. They're not worth. But you, I need a new priest. And I can tell you from experience that my priests, while they enjoy their role quite immensely, there are perks that only those who walk my path can gain. Greed is good, and I feel like you are one who would understand that best. What do you say, Oberys? Shall you become my new priest? Or shall you simply just clear out my old temple? That way a more fitting dwarf of your caliber can take up their post.
This is quite the arrangement you've got set up here. I shall meditate on it for a while, but I will take care of your problem first. Once it is done, I will come to you later on whether or not I wish to become Sith Reaper.
Well, whatever you find within my temple, well, it's yours. Let that glitter in your eyes sparkle. It's the brightest gold. Take what you want. It is my gift to you. And somebody left.
I was getting ready to
Who
say. Get the fucking
Looks like Bailey.
Yeah, Abathor just disconnects from Discord.
That's what I thought. It was at first.
No. And then you wake up for your shift, and you know where you need to go. At least not for Gundren, but you know where you need to go if you wish to answer Abathor's call. And I shall add a new area, or a new location to the map. And I will also add Cragmaw to the map for you. Actually, you don't know where Cragmaw is just yet. I will not add Cragmaw to the map for you.
Do not.
Can you spell that god's name again?
Yeah. Abbathor.
Sorry, I typed in ABBA and I started thinking of a Dancing Queen by ABBA.
Yep.
Dancing
It's ABBA.
Queen.
Abathor is literally just ABBA and Thor. They have combined. They have done the fusion dance, and they are now Abathor.
Oh my god, I know who Abathor
I think
is.
they're both Swedish.
Like I know who Abathor is, but I like to imagine this Abathor so much more.
I really need to like watch what I add because you know D&D lore. So I can't like, oh, I'm just gonna change this little bit to better fit, and you're just gonna be like, that's not how that.
Oh
does.
no! I'm a firm believer in the flavor of the game. Like I'm a firm believer in the flavor of the game. You can sit there and say that, you know, Torm is the worst deity. You know, he literally, little did you know, he actually murdered small children in their sleep. I'm like, no, my whole life is a lie. But I like the idea of Abathor. I'm not going to describe anything, but like I have a better idea of Abathor just being like a really tall, beautiful Norseman that dances and has amazing choreography. So like Thor from the movies.
You may want to change your playlist because when it's not playing ABBA's greatest hits, it's playing your personal voice memos.
Yeah, no, I love game flavor. So no, you can whatever you want to alter, whatever, that's fine.
All right. Well, that helps.
It's about having fun to me. That's what the moral of the story boils down to.
Yeah, say because I do try to keep it within the lore for the most part, but like some things I'm just like, eh.
No, and the thing is though is that, and I don't know what the 5e book says, but I know the 3.5e. One of the first things it said was whatever the DM says, that's it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like it's one of those like it says straight up there's like this is like the book is basically the guidelines. Whatever they say is what goes. Like period, end of story. It's like one time I was running a game and I'm like, yeah, it hits you. He goes, I was like, it hits you. I was like, this is part of the story, man. It just hits you, okay? It just. Did you ever play a video game where no matter what you did, losing was part of advancing? That's what this is.
So, meant to ask, kind of like in the moment of the dream sequence, but what is Abathor the god of, or?
With your religion roll, you don't know.
Damn it.
You can ask. Like you could ask the.
You can ask a more religious person.
Yeah, the two shining flashlights in here.
Okay.
We have flashlight.
You don't want to know my religion. I am devout. Okay?
And also, was the bug form its true form, or just what it appeared to me as?
You don't know.
Damn it.
I say that, yeah, my religion is a 0.
So's mine.
So carry on. Apparently Obi smoked some dank weed and he hallucinated a talking bug.
It happens
Yeah.
to the best. It happens to the best of us, guys. It happens to the best of us.
What did I miss?
Obi got some
My
dank weed
religion
and
is a
saw
plus one.
the most religious one in the group.
All right. So, next morning comes and go, or the next morning comes. Obi wakes up, post-dream sequence, and the rest of you get ready for your day. Obi, what are you doing after that dream?
Obi's kind of trying to figure out what exactly happened, but he basically just understands the gist of there's a mining operation or some sort of excavation going on south of Fandolin, and he needs to stop whoever's in charge of it. Kind of just keeps it to himself for the moment.
By the way, I forgot to say during it, make me a nature check. See if you know what that thing was that it manifested as. That Abathor manifested as.
Probably not.
You're not sure.
Obi don't know shit.
This is why I like intelligence-based characters. The DM says, yeah, you know. The DM just says, all right, here's the lore packet. Read away. Yeah, Obi's keeping to himself.
All right, my dearest friends. Now that we have dealt with this, we have gone through the well, and we have made our way here. Our next current venture is to this outpost in the woods north of Fandolin.
Actually, yeah, you would know where Wyvern Tor. You're in Wyvern Tor. You would know where Cragmaw is because of your military history. I apologize. I will add it to the list or the map.
Well, I was just referring to the fact that the forest is north of Fandolin. That's all
Yeah.
I was going with.
No, it's just more of I was thinking that just now. I was like, oh crap. Yeah, no, you would.
Yeah, he was only looking at the other map. He was trying to point out to me like, hey,
Because,
this is where Neverwinter is, because I know nothing about D&D.
So
He's like,
I
this. We watched
looked
the movie.
it up. I found it because I was trying to find a map because you were telling me I wouldn't be able to get something until I got to Neverwinter, and then I was like, okay, well, where's Neverwinter at according to where we are, and then it's kind of how it developed.
All right. You are where you are. You move stuff.
I didn't think I moved it. Did I move something?
Yeah, bad people camp went way away.
Oh, I don't know if I moved. If I'd moved, I'm sorry. I was moving down.
We'll just to back that. All right.
Question about hit points when you're all done.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I am short too because we did a long rest. Yeah. Am I at full because long rest? Like I don't. I just want to make sure I'm following. Okay, thank you. I just wanted to ask. And what is and how is that? Is it you can gain how many your levels are, or what is that rule of thumb?
You gain all of your hit points back on a long rest. You gain half of your hit dice, which is what you spend on short rests, back on a long rest.
Okay,
which is a lot more friendly of a way to play than the one that I'm running for the
Brock.
Yeah, that one.
So basically, like, Brock's really making sure he heals us before we go into a night in case we get encountered by something. But then if we don't get encountered by something, we get it full. Okay, I'm sorry. I just wanted to make sure I was understanding.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm that game Obi's in is probably a little too brutal. Which is fun.
Gotta learn.
A player died.
Oof.
Or a character died, not a player.
Oh,
Oof.
who was it?
Got one shot from full health to insta-death.
Well, damn.
So I remember when my very first character died, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I was devastated for quite a while.
Well, see, it's okay because he ended up getting resurrected while we were looting his body.
I was never,
Yeah.
I was never resurrected.
So
While you were looting the body.
Yep, they were trying to loot the body after their death, and the player and I talked about this beforehand. They're like, "Yeah, first time I die, I would like to take a warlock pact." I'm like, "Cool," and then they just happened to die. I'm like, "Cool, doing this early."
Do you remember that thing we talked about? I'm gonna do that thing. Real quick. Yeah.
Remember that thing we talked about? Yeah, it's happening a little early for you, but
So my very first character that I died was
which is the entire. Sorry.
Oh no,
Yeah,
go for
Obi,
it. Yeah.
that was the entire reason they had one level behind, because they would always be lagging that one level until they got their warlock level. It was the entire like we talked about it beforehand, and they're like, "Yes, this is okay. I am okay with this."
Or
Yeah.
my character actually almost died the same session. I
Yeah.
ran head first into a mob, killed it. The other two dropped me like flat dead because apparently my barb has like a really shit AC. And so I was instant 0 health and what is it, 2 death saves in.
You were instant 0 health, and you were paralyzed while also being unconscious.
Nice.
You didn't fail any death saves just yet.
But yeah, my first character death was a Goliath barbarian that I made. We started out level 3 in this campaign, and we were level 17 when I died, and that was my first character death, and I did not take it well.
I have had
Like-
2 character deaths, and both times I was like, sure, stuff happens.
Well, I didn't take it. It's not because like I wasn't mad at the DM. Like I wasn't mad at
You were
anybody.
mad
I was
that it happened so
Yeah.
late in the game.
Well, yeah, well, because we just ran just an endless campaign, like just a you know, DM. We call them DM specials. You know, basically they're just making up the fly. Half the time our games didn't have a game plan going in.
Yeah.
But the thing is, that was like after it was like 2.5 years with that character, and like I was like I don't know what to do anymore. So then actually the compromise that we made though is that in that campaign I just took over as DM, and then the DM rolled a character, and I just started running the game. I was like, I don't want to play anymore of this one. I'll just run the game.
I was listening.
Oh no, you're fine. I'm good.
I've got some swords, and I pointed one at our kitten. She bapped it, looked at it very weird, like, the heck is this? Then ran.
The sharp one, is it?
No, it's the very dull one. The one that you want to do for your Valkyrie training.
Oh.
The one that I could probably only cut warm butter with. That's if I tried. Yep, so I left.
Lost Bailey again.
Yeah. Anyway,
I'll
y'all
make
are on the
coffee.
map.
She's popping
All
up
right.
when she's coughing to make sure no one's
So-
anybody.
I'd almost say let's start making our way back to Fandolin. Do we want to hit out the old military encampment on the way since it's there?
That's literally what I was gonna say, is go back there to restock and then hit that on the way down.
Yeah. So, well, are we going to hit? We don't know anything about. I see Abathor's temple is marked, but we don't know anything about that at the moment. So until we know anything, I think the plan would be just to go back Fandolin and then move north. There's also Kragmar hideout. I don't remember. I'm trying to remember the discussion in game.
That was your first place that you.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, no, I remember now. Yeah. No, sorry.
Lothar, you would know that the old military encampment is like on a mountain peak.
F that place, guys. We're not going there.
Yeah, it is a watch base. It is not a we're going to like do much. It's more of like okay, this player sent stuff up. I'm sending up this player.
So what you're saying is that when we move past the hex next to it, we'll be like, and if you look up to your left, guys, okay, you're gonna see at the top of this hill. Okay, yeah, gotcha. Done with that.
I added some places that just their lore.
No, I'm down with it.
If you want to go there, you can go there.
Yeah. All right. So let's go ahead and start marching our way back to Phandalin. That's at least minimum 2 if we push it. Really 3, honestly.
Start making your way downtown.
Mm-hmm.
And
Draxus, I'm assuming you're going to be hanging out with me on there for learning how to do land vehicles.
Right.
And Ginkgo is going to be moving ahead and scouting ahead for us.
Yep. And I need to roll stealth.
Yeah. I realized that I didn't roll to see what the random encounters y'all get for. So, who wants to roll those for me?
Not that. That's the stealth, by the way. That's
my stealth.
What do you need me to roll, by the way?
Let me pull up the random encounter table.
Yeah.
I need you to... How many hexes is it?
To Phandalin, there's no way we're making there in one day. How many hexes can move in a day?
Just do to Phandalin.
To Phandalin, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8?
Yeah, 8 to Phandalin.
Okay.
Since we could go off roads because of his cart handling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't go in the mountains, but yeah.
I was gonna say, I like rewarding people for, actually having skills that are not just, I hit stuff.
But that's like my best skill.
It is your best skill.
That's currently my only skill, but I'm working on alchemy.
Yes.
You're also working on driving us through horrible terrain as well.
That too.
Right. You said 8?
Yeah, it's 8 total to Phandalin.
Let me pull up the travel pace. Because I am 100% already prepared, guys.
Are you though?
No. I'm really not.
It's alright. I would say 95% of all games that I've DM'd, I've only had a loose idea of what I'm doing.
You said you're gonna go at normal pace.
Yeah, normal pace. We're not pushing it here at this point because one, we're going already through the not the mountains, but the foothills, the traversed area.
All right. So each hex is 6 miles. You go 24 miles, so that's 4 hexes a day. I think 6. Yeah. Well, yeah, 4 hexes a day. So you said it's 8 total?
Yep.
All right. And you just...
Do you want me to move piece by piece?
I need you to roll me 4d20.
Do you need 4d20 at one time, or...?
Just 4d20. Doesn't matter if you do it one at a time or all those time.
So
all
the
right.
20 is really good, right? Like, that's super amazing, right? Mm-hmm.
I need 3 d12.
Does anybody else got this? Y'all want me to do it? All right, go ahead. Go for it, babe.
All right.
Nice.
Okay. And Okay. And finally, I need 2d4.
I got it.
Oh, sorry, one of those is supposed to be a d6, not a d4.
All right,
Pretty sure.
I will
Yeah.
roll a d1. I'll roll a d6, and you just whatever.
Yeah, it'd be the second one. It's also
So
a
it
2.
changed nothing. It
Nothing.
changed nothing.
Why am I getting pings? Who is pinging me? Okay. Anyway, back to reality. Hope there goes gravity.
Like it. I was about to do that too. Thank you.
Yeah. I am going to very quickly set up stuff. Yeah, as you go throughout your day, it is fairly. We're not going to use that one. That one's a bat. That one we've already used. We'll do this one. So we can do this one. This one's the one that I set up for multiple times. We should have done this ahead of time.